Hello, people, guys, all around the world. My people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, and any other part of the world. Welcome and welcome, good guys. Yes, it's still in the mood of Yuletide season. Merry Christmas, and wishing you all the very best anywhere you are in the world. Guys, it is a massive afternoon, a hazy afternoon at the same time, an afternoon in Hamatan season, right here in Abuja, Nigeria, West Africa. This is the Pioneer YouTube channel, and I'm underscore priceless, guys, as the title suggests. Guys, before we dive deeper, disclaimer, this content, this video is not in any way alluding, implying that everybody is a scammer in Nyapohanse. No. Or the community is full of scammers. No. Or am I talking down on the community, the persons? No. Because in that same Nyapohanse, we have people of goodwill, very smart and intelligent people who mean well for the community, who want the community to grow, who want the community to achieve and realize the dreams that has been envisioned by Marwa, which he calls, the bigger picture. But yet, we are all living witnesses to the shenanigans, to the hanky-panky, to the games of the few, idiotic and individualistic driven people who see no good in unity of purpose, thus elevating the fortunes of the community. Rather, they see it as a means and as a way of trying to generate views, income, revenue from their toxic sponsors abroad and those in Nyapohanse in bringing down the community. That is why today we are creating this content. Guys, as the title suggests, I've been having this thought of creating this content for too long, but it has never been, prompted and pushed into my consciousness just like today. And I have to say big kudos to Mora, Itmora, the content she uploaded yesterday really, brought everything back and synchronize everything and align my thoughts towards creating this content. Like I've said, I have been having the thoughts, and this is basically due to the latest shenanigans and the scheming of that guy, the husband to the lady, whom David Jr. has taken it upon herself to change the fortune of the lady, to change her socio-economic conditions and give her a better life, a better shot at life. But we've seen that machiko of a man or machiko of a guy or a machiko of a boy came on these YouTube streets trying to play the double standard to get, favor from David, and also aligning with the toxic people like Mogese and people like Itkintu towards what? Gaining favor also. You want to dine and wine with the devil and then with God again. No, it doesn't work that way. You cannot eat two ways. You either choose the devil or you choose the righteousness. Yes, I'm addressing the Machiko guys. That goes a long way to tell me, is everybody a scammer in Nyapohanse? Like I've said, I've given a disclaimer, please. I'm not implying that everybody is a scammer, and I'm not calling Nyapohanse as a community and Nyapohanse inhabitants as scammer. But rather, I am calling out the activities of the toxic people, the negative people who has not seen good in the positive transformation the community is experiencing. Rather, they are trying to undo all the good things that Marwa has succeeded in bringing in support, like his younger brother, David Jr., whom today's content basically dwell much more on him, Itpasi, toxic people like Nyabanze Parrots, which is Tankra, Itgintu, and Mogese. Yes, guys, we've seen how David has decided to, engage in, social corporate responsibility by using his platform as an avenue to help change the fortune of Mr. Machiko and his wife. But this guy, as a drunkard that he is, he begin, becoming so toxic by trying to indulge in masculinity that it has nothing. If you want to really prove that you are masculine, use the energy of the masculinity to hustle money, to make money, not using the energy or redirecting the energy in a bad way, going to what? Shanghai house, going to what? Local brute, alcohol. You are wasting your life, drifting it away. No, you have to think like a man. And as a man that you are, you need to know the importance of family. If you really love the woman, you don't have, taken all the good things bought by her, by David, and you sold it while you are being called to be accountable. You started, aligning with Mogese, Gintu, just to try to talk and undermine David's efforts. Guys, yes, we've seen David had succeeded in bringing that woman, taking her away from that guy, giving her a new shelter somewhere. But we've all seen how this guy has been following David, bumper to bumper, shoulder to shoulder, pleading, begging, telling everybody, the whole white world, that indeed he was being manipulated by Mogese, manipulated by Itkinsu to talk ill of David to say all those things he has said in the past in those people's video, addressing David But guys, narcissistic people, they are self-entitled. The guy is having this self-entitled. He thinks, he can, in his brain, he's thinking maybe the audience, the audience are different, which is Mogese and Igintu audience are toxic people, while the audience of David are positive people. So he thought the people could not be able to watch, or David audience could not be able to watch those toxic guys, and then those toxic guys could not be able to watch David content. And that is why he was trying to play a fast one. Imagine an illiterate that could not even, explain himself in English. We've seen him on David content. He could not speak in English. Whenever David features him, David, try to make things to speak English so that people will not be like, those that who don't understand Swahili will not be saying, oh, maybe David is trying to give him, put words into his mouth. No. David would make him, take him through English, then he would ask him in Swahili, and then he would translate back to the audience. And we've seen how this guy kept on coming, lamenting, crying, showing all manners of, remorse, being remorseful, highly remorseful, but yet all those things are gimmick, ploy on his part, just to eat and dine with David while he goes back to those people. Why did I say this content was, really prompted and pushed? Like I've been having the thoughts, but it was prompted and pushed by Mora's content yesterday, because I've seen on Mora channel how after David stepped down on him, telling him no, he doesn't want to associate with him, he doesn't want to work with him. I have seen how he went back to Mogese. Even Mogese was like trying to form like James Bond, claiming that he doesn't want to help him. He's not a straightforward person. He's not a good person. Why would he be going to David while they are trying to help him here? And that guy spoke in Swahili at length. And he taught us, which Mora translated by saying that he doesn't want, David to help him, that David is wicked, David is bad, David does not mean him well, and David is stupid, David is using him. So he was trying to plead with Mogese to come to his aid. You cannot see what I've said, guys. Narcissistic people, they are self-entitled. As a man, I put it to you, Mr. Matiko, stand up. Face the damn, reality. Be the man. Take ownership of your life. Nobody is coming to save you. You are to save yourself. And then, peradventure, when preparedness meets opportunity, things gonna align and work in your favor. But you cannot just sit there, fold your arms, and wherever you are giving help, you will take the money to the locally brute Shanghai house to drink. No. You cannot do that. It's just a classic example of how people are narcissistic and people are opportunists. And at the same time, some of them are what? Scammers in Nyapohansi. And that informs the title of the content. So when I said, is everybody a scammer in Nyabohanse, I'm not, trying to generalize or extreme generalization. No, I'm just trying to pinpoint and figure out some bad and toxic people who think they are smarter while their shallowness and stupidity is being displayed in public full glare. Yes, in public full glare. It baffles me, guys. When people could not be able to use their brain, to think mentally in a smart and intelligent manner that could be able to fetch them money. But you just want an easy ride. You want an easy way out of life. No. Life is not that way. There's no shortcut. And that is why some of them are what? They are scammers. And because of the toxicity, they emit. Or because of self-entitled narcissistic tendencies in them. You want to be helped, but you don't want to pay the price. Life has a price in this life. You cannot just try to undermine somebody's effort, and you think you could have it so easy. Just imagine the temerity, guys. This guy that David was helping, even when he was coming and he was begging all these days, because David's content has been, for the past almost 2 weeks now, has been about that lady and the husband. And we've seen of late how he has been really pushing hard on David to have a rethink, to forgive him. But the same person, he went back to Mogese. He was even trying to give Mogese some narcissistic supply. He was trying to act and form like James Bond, feeling on top of the world, as if he has been doing good, or what he has been saying is the right thing. Mogese, you are not saying the right thing. Go and look for people, fetch people out. David has not bring anybody for us or anything. Positivity, they not bring anybody to us on their camera. So you, have given you as a duty. Take it. Go and look for those people. You bring them on camera. Then you create content. Let people help them. Not waiting upon people of Team Positivity. When they bring people on camera, then you now, slide them back and, cornering. And then you go and meet them. You start undermining the effort of the positive people that they brought the people on camera. Just like the one you've done with this Matiko. Guys, it pains me. It really pains me when people could not be able to man up, own up, as a young man that you are. You want to live your life consuming alcohol. You want to live your life begging. You want to live your life, soliciting for donation. Is that what you want to tell me? No. You have to think twice, think smarter. And that is why when a Nigerian finds himself in some communities, because Nigerians think like 6 to 10 times ahead. Ideally. Yeah. You are seeing limitation. Nigerians will go to your community, you will see possibility. And then you would in some, distant time, you start envying, just like what you've been able to do to Mayugno. Guys, because I could remember back then, when Marwa started introducing this content creation on YouTube in Nyabohanse, many of them, they were against the idea. In fact, even if Marwa dares to film them back then, they will lament, they will fight him, because they will tell him, why is he covering them, or why is he videoing them? He wants to sell their picture to the devil, that YouTube belongs to Illuminati. But all of a sudden, this is a change in people's life. They've seen solid and concrete results with people like Mayugno, Nasto, Diana Kemi, Mapupo 23, Nico Buddha, Itzgake 01, and the rest. Then they now realize, so this thing we thought it was an Illuminati-driven concept. So it has the potential to change somebody's life under 1 year? We don't know. And when they realize that they've done the biggest mistake of their life, then they now tried associating with Marwa, and they were not coming from a genuine, pure, kind-hearted state. I taught you They are the ones that they were lambasting Marwa, calling Marwa names, saying Marwa belongs to Illuminati, is initiating people. But they've seen concrete results, solid results in people's life like you know them. So they decided to let's come closer to Marwa. Let's swallow our pride. Let's see if we can be able to change our situation. But in their sheer attempt of curiosity and the hasting spirit to double the hustle and make it big, to catch up with people like Mayukno, Mapopo, and the rest, they decided to, try to play the smart one on Marwa. And you trust Marwa. When Marwa realizes that you are having some, corny concept attached to you or to your way of life, Marwa will discard you. He will get rid of you. And that is what exactly happened. Then they decided to since he has driven us away, let's embark on, publicity that will cast aspersion on his person, his brand, his family. Because they have realized there's some certain categories of subscribers who are toxic, that they want content that it is so full of toxicity and negativity. Yes. If not, tell me why. So self-propelled, so self-entitled to somebody's wealth, to somebody's, status, to somebody's name, a hard-earned, portfolio that someone has created for himself. You just want to come and bastardize in your sheer attempt to make it to the top. You cannot make it to the top. Even if you make it to the top, it is a temporary success. And temporary success has an expiring date because the right channel was not followed. The due process over result was not followed. He attempted to kick jump. No. So, please, people in Nyabohanse, I am appealing to you. You people need to come together. You people need to realize for too long you've undermined the effort of developmental project in Nyabohanse. It is high time you spoke to yourself, let yourself know that indeed we've done damage to this community. We've done damage to our own very selves. Yes. If you don't know, no. You've done damage to yourself. And you think you are attacking Marwa, or you think you are downplaying Marwa's effort, or you think you are trying to put Marwa in a bad light. No. Just imagine if that community has been at peace and tranquility, the rate of development Nyabohanse would have been experiencing right now. But you decided to throw the part of toxicity, negativity, bad energy, throwing it everywhere. And you claim you are smart. An intelligent person will not, and he will never fight his community, no matter what. Because there are many ways, millions and thousands and millions, or if not billions ways of settling disputes amicably. Conflict is inherent in any human being, even if it is man and woman, as in a husband and wife. Conflict is inherent, or boyfriend and girlfriend. Conflict is inherent. Wherever there's two heads, there must be a conflict. But what should be able to set us through and help us scale through those stormy, seasons of conflict is our ability to understand that we don't need to fight one another. We don't need to bring down one another. Agreed, we can disagree to agree. Then we help to propel the community or the relationship or the brotherhood to something greater. But you guys have decided to throw the part of this, and you are revealing to the world the genuine and the reasons or the intention behind your acts and inactions. Because, yes, like the title suggests, we are seeing you as if everybody is a scammer. Because we've had even Pasi. She tried to scam people. She has been activating donation. Ginsus tried to scam people. All the toxic people in Nyabohanse, because they tried to scam. They thought, engaging in scamming could help them to catch up with people like Mayukno. No, it is a due process, and there's a price to be paid. Like I used to say, Mayukno is unique, is gifted, is intelligent, even though he may not be, sound when it comes to expressive, way of talking in English. But he is really comic in nature. And in life, to make wealth, to generate wealth, to create wealth, you have to give something in exchange for something. But you think it's by going to school. It's not by going to school. You think it's by speaking the Queen's or the King's English. No, it is not by speaking the Queen's or the King's English. It's by the grace of God Almighty and God whom has decided to show who He pleases, and that is just it. So, guys, is everybody is coming in your hand? Say, please, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Yes, please, let's get engaged in the comment section. If this is your first time of stopping by, kindly welcome and welcome. Good. Here we give you the very best of content, documentary traveling experiences, takes on global perspective, just like today's content, and studying abroad opportunities. Yes, guys, it has absolutely been amazing. I wish each and every one of us, celebrating all over the world in this festive season, the very best of Christmas, and may the reason for the season always be with us. See us again. It is absolutely amazing. I love us. One love. Great people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa. Bye-bye.